morning, good morning. I had some mail packages to open. I got one from Eric over at EB Dog Pound Rips. I got one from the Matthews over at Philly Rips, Matthew and Matthew, who, by the way, if you haven't seen their video, just got a mammoth. Go check out their video. Finally pulled one. I'm not going to tell you what it was, so you have to go watch it. But they just got a mammoth. And Dogbound just got a Lamar Jackson Color Blast recently as one of his bigger hits. And then Andrew actually sent me an awesome present. He sent me a ton of Star Wars cards. He sent my wife a ton of Lorcana because she likes Lorcana cards. And it was really an awesome, sweet, heartfelt package. So we loved the Star Wars, and I'm so excited to get started on my full set. I cannot wait. But he also, in addition to that, sent these sports cards. So I figured let's dive into these. These are from Andrew over at 2 Days Rips. Sorry, I realized I didn't say the channel name. But got Dallas Goedert, who's I thought was going to ruin me in the championship because my son had him. Ooh, a Brazil game Saquon. Hall of Fame Eric Allen. Oh, sweet. I'm going to put this up on my board. Little Jalen Hurts. I think this is out of the Mosaic, I believe. I think. Hell yeah. Because he knows I am a whore for patches. I love me some patch cards. James Cook, Patrick Surtain, and the absolute Mike Evans. Then we got Champions here. Mr. Jeremiah Chotto Jr., it was a blast watching his father play for the Eagles, so it's really cool to see him play and strive with Philly. But these patch cards are awesome. I love patch cards. I don't know why. Even if they're not game worn, I still think that they're neat. They're still like a step above your regular cards to me. But that's just me, my own personal, what I like to collect. Alright, let's see what we got in our pack 2 here. Got a nice A.J. Brown. Hell yeah, another patch. Teddy Johnson on the Santa Claus. Oh, I went to feel like an idiot. It's got a sleeve. Put the patch over there. We got Jalen on the absolute. Ooh, a rookie sweater of Isaac Tesla. I swear to God that says Tesla. And a Emeka Egbuka. Yo, my patch collection has just like tripled right here with all these. I am pumped. Got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, my buddy, my man, my roommate who owes me some rent at this point, Kyle McCord, Harold Carmichael, Jalen, Saquon Barkley, Quinyon Mitchell, A.J. Brown on the Elevate, Saquon Barkley on the Elite. Oh, we're getting to the dangerous stuff. Saquon Barkley on the... Yeah, we'll do it this way. Ooh, I'm going to be honest. That's a sick looking Kyle McCord card. I don't even care. That's dope. Look at that with the red. I like that. Ooh, a blue scope Brazil games. Zach Bond. I remember you opening those. We got the season ticket. DeAndre Swift, who I wish we would have kept him, man. I loved him, watching him run. He was phenomenal. I don't know why we got rid of him, but he's doing well in the Bears. He's a player that I follow. I liked him in Philly. I'm glad he's doing well in Chicago. And then Devontae Smith. Andrew, thank you so much, man. I can't tell you how excited I am for all these patches. These are dope. I can't wait. I'm putting them right in my patch collection. I think they're sick, especially like all kinds of different ones, and you know, eventually I'll have grandkids that I can show them to, and I'm excited, man. They're awesome. Thank you so much. If y'all haven't checked out 2 Days Rips, go over there. We're actually about to do a New Year's challenge. Quite a few people are actually doing it. We're gonna open 20 different retail packs that we've been collecting, so shoot over there, check him out. But our next package here is a big one. I had cut it open and tried to put it back in. This is from Philly Rips. We're just gonna hat trick it up. Ooh, I got a card. Let me read this off camera. You guys are some of my favorite channels to watch. I love the father and son content that you guys do. It truly is one of the highlights of my day when you guys put a channel or when you put a video out. So these are from them. If you guys haven't checked out the Matthews channel as well, man, shoot over there because you want to talk about epic duels, father and son battles. They got them going on over there. If you really want to see some epic father-son mega box battles, or they got a Wild Card Wednesday going on where they just hit a mammoth, shoot over there. Check out their mammoth videos. Awesome channel. Awesome guys. Love what they do. I support what they do. Definitely go check them out. But let's see what they sent. This was a complete surprise. I wasn't expecting anything from them, so this is awesome. This is what I love about this community. Like, I have 8 million Eagles cards that I never thought I would have. That it would take me so long to open, but you guys are so generous and with just sharing them that just mind blown. Absolutely mind blown with this community. We got Terrell Owens on the Revolution. I love Revolutions, man. Ooh, Cooper DeJean on the pink and blue. That is a sexy card. That card is nice. Look at that bad boy. You know Cooper DeJean is my boy, so look at this. Got Cooper DeJean on the red, totally certified. Cooper DeJean on the rated rookie. We got AJ Brown on the fireworks. AJ Brown on the, what are these? Concourse? Not real great with what the select ones are. Tanner McKee. Ooh, on the die cut. That's a cool die cut. That is one thing about select. I love select products. Wish they were a little bit cheaper, but I love Tanner McKee as a backup. Phenomenal backup. I couldn't be happier. You got AJ Brown. Another AJ Brown. My man we were just talking about, Jeremiah Trotter. Trotter on the scope. Trotter, what is this? What is this, like, refractor? Is this a prism? I love this. I'm gonna have a seizure if I do it too much, but man, Jeremiah Trotter has got to be so happy that his son. I saw an interview. Got T.O. on the Glimmer in Gleam. Ooh, Johnny Wilson on the purple. That's a sick card. This purple prism. That is nice. I love these. Man, you guys send so many great cards. You guys are phenomenal. This kind of stuff makes me want to tear up. It's just so... the thought behind it. We got Shipley on the laser. Got Jalen Hurts. Ooh, Jalen Hurts on the red, white, and blue. Got Saquon on the Revolutions. Ooh, and a pink Barkley. Oh, it would be dope to get all the Barkleys. Like, all the letters. I wish they did that. Do they do that where they have a player with each of the letters? Or is it only the K for Barkley? I'm going to have to look into that. Jalen Hurts on the disco. Ooh, Gridiron King Saquon Barkley. Man, he looks so good in that green uniform. In the most no Diddy way I could imagine saying that. Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith on the cracked ice. Man, good cracked ice. You can't go wrong. Devontae Smith on the concourse. On the red, white, and blue. And the die cut Devontae Smith. Jalen Hurts on the die cut. Man, these die cuts are so cool. I know that some people don't like them, but I love them. I think that they're neat. You never know what kind of cut you're going to get, what kind of pattern. They're all different. The beast, Jalen Carter. Move these over. Alright, let's get on to this pack. And then we got EB Dog Pound Break stuff coming up here. And then we will wrap this video up. We got Will Shipley on the pink. Cooper DeJean. Look at that. Mr. McCord. Mr. McCord. Another Mr. McCord on the rated rookie. I think that they'll bump him up. We'll give him a shot at some point. He didn't look terrible in the preseason. It's funny that I'm an Eagles fan, and I pull him in just about every product we get, and I pull him in some kind of a highway too, like a 1 of 1 or an auto. So it's pretty funny. Shipley on the Pulsar. Shipley on the orange laser. I love orange lasers. I remember when I first started collecting cards, I was looking for Jaden Daniels on orange laser so bad, and then finally found him. Jalen Carter, Dallas Goddard. Donovan McNabb. He came into the restaurant I worked at growing up and signed the takeout menu for me. Will Shipley. The man, the legend, Jason Kelsey. Jason Kelsey on a Glimmer and Gleam. I don't have a Glimmer and Gleam of Jason Kelsey. He's one of my favorite players ever. Jahan Dotson tearing it up out there, and Cooper DeJean on the Prism. These are awesome. I love it. Plus, y'all have sent me so much stuff now that I've got a chance to upgrade from a binder to this big storage container that I can keep everything perfectly organized. Saquon on a cracked ice. Giraffe Diamonds of Jalen Hurts. Quinion Mitchell on the silver. Quinion Mitchell on the die cut. Man, I love die cuts. 2-minute drill of Quinion. This will go up right next to my my other one. I have I think that'll be neat. I have an auto one, and then I can have the base version next to it. I'd love to get all the different colors. I think that would be cool, like the purple and pink one up there, Quinion. I think that would be neat. Jalen Hurts. And then, boom, Epic Performers on the orange, Saquon Barkley. That is sick. That is a sick card. Okay, I didn't know these are numbered. This looks nasty, though, with the pink. I saw that pink. With the orange. See that Thunderbird down there. A little bit of Phoenix action. Keely Ringo. Mike Quick. Oh, man, I love listening to Mike Quick and Merrill Reese up there. Darius Slay. Cam Williams. A Prestige of Mr. Blankenship. Eric Allen. Is that Nelson Aguilar? Oh, nice. We're going back a little bit. Nelson Aguilar. First Super Bowl era. Carson Wentz. Oh, man. I don't think I have Wentz in the Eagles jersey. That is pretty cool. Especially since they won that Super Bowl with him. I will honestly say, if I know he got hurt that year, but if he didn't play lights out as he did, we don't ever make it to the Super Bowl that year. Andrew Makuba. A throwback of Mr. McCord. A.J. Brown. Johnny Wilson. Johnny Wilson on the laser. Mr. McKee. Followed by Mr. Vic. I loved watching Vic. He was so much fun to watch. I remember that comeback game against the Giants. Miracle at the Meadowlands 2. They should have never kicked that ball. They told him, don't kick the ball to Deshaun Jackson. What did they do? Kick the ball to Deshaun Jackson. Alrighty. We've got Thunderbirds Saquon Barkley. We got a prisoner. That is crazy looking. Jalen Hurts? That is a sick looking card. A Will Shipley RPA? What? That knocks my Will Shipley I have on my desk out of the water. That's gonna be replaced, yeah. So we're gonna take this Will Shipley, and that one's gonna get replaced with this bad boy. Followed with a Quinion Mitchell. Is that a number, McNabb? Number to 35? Brother. You did not have to do that. This is Donovan McNabb number to 35. You're going right up top here. No, we'll put you in the bottom where people can see. Man, this Will Shipley. And that Donovan McNabb, man, thank you. Thank you for all these cards. You really, everybody that sends stuff, you never have to. If I send you anything, it's because I just do it out of the kindness of my heart and because I care about y'all and I like y'all. But this just, you guys do too much. It's really awesome and I really appreciate it. But let's get on to our box from Dog Pound before I start crying. But our next mail day was from EB Dog Pound Breaks. Or sorry, Dog Pound Rips. Dog Pound Breaks was the other channel. I'm so sorry. EB Dog Pound Rips. By the way, I love these cards. These little like cover cards. I think that's such an awesome idea. I like that a lot. I have to keep that up top. Don't fall. Okay. Alright, we got Mr. Makuba as our first. We got Quinyon himself. I love Quinyon Mitchell. I think he's such a phenomenal corner. Jalen on the draft diamonds. These draft diamonds I think look better than last year's. The last year's ones were, I don't know. Not the biggest fan of last year's draft diamonds. We got another Jalen Hurts in the purple. It's so hard to tell sometimes. I wish that the Absolute would do a little bit more than they make you like turn the card to see it. But we got Jalen on the purple. We can do a rainbow with Jalen. Gotta check out how many colors they got. Devontae Smith. Jim McMahon. Hell yeah. Now we're going way back. Jim McMahon. Nice. A little Phoenix action. Speaking of the man we were just talking about, Deshaun Jackson. Do not kick a ball to him. Whoa. This is my first Eagles Pandora I've gotten. That is, I love that. I'm going to have a seizure. I love that pattern so much. That's sick. We'll put you, I wish my stand were taller. I guess I could do that. Brian Dawkins. My personal, absolute, all-time favorite Eagle right there. Brian Dawkins. Weapon X. And Michael Vick, this man was made a Laffy Taffy. If you didn't get a chance to watch him play, you really missed out because boy, oh boy, was that something special to watch him run the ball, throw the ball. Phenomenal athlete. I know he did what he did. It is what it is. But the man did his time, got back out. Holy smokes, what is this from? 2023 Panini. This is sick. Retro series, Brian Dawkins. That is nasty. What? That is a sick card. Here. Where's another retro series? These are cool. 2023. These are neat. I've never seen these before. That is sick. Are these all Dawkins? Oh no, Dawkins Coupe. Look at these. I love these throwback looking cards. These are so sick. 2022, yeah. I love these. Heck yeah. I've gotten so many Eagles cards, but these dope little throwbacks, these are something different. Those are Orange Bang. Those are something special right there. We got us an Orange Bang. Cooper DeJean. Cooper DeJean on the green laser. Man, they look sharp. Followed by our boy Zach Bond. The steal of the century, I think, in Eagles history anyway. I know we picked him up expecting him to do okay, but he ended up being phenomenal. Just phenomenal for us. So, guys, I appreciate everybody. I'm going to throw the channels back up here one more time so that you guys can get a look at them. Go subscribe to them, please, and thank you. they're great channels. I watch all of them. So if I recommend them, I think you should go watch them because I love the channels. The Matthews over there with their father and son duos. Um, 2 Days Rips, that's my boy. We talk almost every day. I think we do talk every day. Check his channel out, and Eric as well over at EB Dog Pound Rips. He's one of the most generous channels out there. I've never seen somebody pull hits like that and just want to give them away. Just so gracious over there. This whole community is just spreading love back and forth to each other, and it is phenomenal, guys. Thank you so much for being so amazing. Thank you for sending me stuff. You guys didn't have to, but you did. Thank you so much. But I'll catch you guys next time. I hope your Christmas was great. Hope you got to spend it with your families and have a great time. But I'll see you next time.